On Tuesday, the World Bank lowered India's FY24 economic growth forecast to 6.3% from its December estimate of 6.6%. The institution cited a deceleration in consumption and challenging external conditions. The multilateral agency said that rising borrowing costs and slower income growth will weigh on private consumption growth, while government consumption is projected to grow at a slower pace due to the withdrawal of pandemic-related fiscal measures. The World Bank's forecast is near the Reserve Bank of India's FY24 forecast of 6.4% economic growth. India is expected to have grown 7% in FY23 as per the second advance estimate from the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation released on 28 February. World Bank forecasts that private consumption growth is expected to grow at 6.9% in FY24 compared to 8.3% growth in FY23, and government consumption growth is expected to shrink by 1.1% in FY24 after a 1.2% expansion in FY23. The indicator of investments in fixed assets, that is, gross fixed capital formation, is expected to expand at 9.3% in FY24. It will be benefited from the government's focus on capital spending, although moderating from 10.1% growth in FY23. The World Bank said that exports in goods and services will grow at 9.2% in FY24, slightly lower than the 11.5% expansion in FY23. The World Bank has predicted that Consumer Price Index or CPI-based inflation will moderate to 5.2% in financial year 24 from 6.6% in the just concluded financial year amid easing global commodity prices and some moderation in domestic demand. The World Bank stated that India's financial sector remains strong due to improvements in asset quality and robust private sector credit growth. The multilateral agency said that central and state governments' debt is set to stabilize at around 83% of GDP in financial year 23, down from a peak of 87.5% in financial year 21. This reduction hinges on double-digit nominal GDP growth.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.